And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and always providing you the timely truth centered around real estate, credit, finance, estate plans, business loans, and so much more. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show. Our number one goals are to educate, entertain, enlighten, but most importantly, we want to engage with you to help you win.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Save our hotline number in your phone because at some point you're going to need it. 813-670-7372.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-670-7372. Don't forget our number. Make sure you bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. A plethora of information available for you at consumerqb.com. You can see links to all of our expert contributors, all of their contact information. You can also submit a form directly through to myself and my team, and we're going to promise that we're going to get back to you before our head hits the pillow. We get a lot of inquiries every week, all things from real estate, from credit improvement, so many ways that we can help you here with the Consumer Quarterback Show, and we're helping to make you just a bit more street smart here and going against the nonsense in the mainstream media. Intelligent Talk Radio. I've got some intelligent folks here in studio with me today. Kelly Oliver back in studio. Business Loan Solutions. Welcome back.
Thank you. So glad to be back.
Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, we're kind of winding down the year here, so it's a good time for companies to start analyzing, hey, what are they going to be doing in 2019?
Oh, yeah. Big planning for what's going to happen. And just a reminder, there's only like 5 weeks left, 6 weeks left to the end of the year. So if you're thinking about applying for a loan and you'd really like to have the cash before the beginning of the year, now's the time to pull the trigger.
That's right. That's right. Time of the year is perfect. And, you definitely want to make sure you have those plans in place. And we'll dive deeper on some of the ideas I've got floating through my mind right now. But more from Kelly coming up. Chuck Peterson in the house, Suncoast Roofing. Welcome back, sir.
Well, it's good to be back.
Yes, sir.
Hadn't been down here in a little while, actually. Been up there in the panhandle.
Yeah, man. How's it look up there?
It looks bad as it looks on TV. It is
still rough.
Pretty crushed. Pretty crushed.
My cousin's a lineman. He said he went up there for a few weeks, and he said it was just really bad. I forgot the number of poles he said they laid within a short period of time. I mean, it was a crazy number, 1,100 or 11,000. I mean, a lot of poles.
Yeah, and there's still guys there by just the thousands trying to fix it all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. More from Chuck Peterson coming up as well. Chuck Peterson, Suncoast Roofing. And Leo Kane as well, rounding out our expert contributor. Leo Kane, Beryl Engineering. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I sat in the third chair. This is I feel like a bench warmer all of a sudden.
Uh-oh, third chair.
Third chair. Third chair.
That's usually my spot. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You must have made them mad.
And I wasn't even up in the panhandle. We're actually still dealing with tile roof claims from Hurricane Irma, which was last September.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so we see the hurricane stuff about 6 to 8 months after Chuck sees it. So, yeah, we're still going strong, helping people fight their insurance companies down in Fort Myers all the way up through Lake Mary.
Yeah, the consumer advocate approach of this show is really evident with all of our expert contributors. I mean, you guys do a great job of, educating the consumers out there, helping them understand, more about these different situations that come up. And let's face it, we've got storms, we've got all these different, things to look out for, unscrupulous contractors out there, insurance companies trying to save as much money on their P&Ls as they can. And that's where we can help you. Excellent. Good stuff. So, hey, we got an opportunity for you as well. If you're a business owner or sales or just want to meet more people, we got an opportunity coming up on December 6th. This is Tampa Bay's largest speed networking event, Earthscape Garden Room in Palm Harbor, just off of Alt 19 in Palm Harbor. An amazing venue. This is an outdoor venue, just a beautiful place. Come and enjoy some networking with us, as well as catered food from Amici's Catered Cuisine, and bring a stack of business cards because you're going to make some great contacts. We're going to have a lot of our expert contributors for the show, and we're going to also be giving out Talk of the Town goodie bags stuffed with all kinds of fun stuff and prizes. We're doing a raffle as well. Any local businesses want to get involved with the raffle. It's going to be benefiting the Children's Cancer Center here in Tampa Bay. So it's a great cause. We're partying with a purpose. So the world's largest, or the Tampa Bay's largest speed networking event, Earthscape Guard Room, December 6th. Save that date. And I want to give a shout out to our official hotel partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. That's the Bilmar Beach Resort over on Treasure Island. This place is awesome. They've got 2 pools. They've got the restaurant on site, Sloppy Joe's, the world famous Sloppy Joe's on site, and it's just a short walk to the beach, and you are on the sugar sands of gorgeous Tampa Bay.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet.
All right. So let's jump right into it. I want to let you know about a hot listing here. We've got 9303 Alice Lane in Riverview. This property is a beautiful waterfront listing, almost an acre right on the waterfront, 15 minutes to downtown Tampa. 9303 Alice Lane. It's just listed as well. Bring your boat to this gorgeous 4-bedroom, 3-bath estate-style pool home with a large lot over at Alice Lane in Riverview. Just a hot real estate property listing. Check out PlatinumMVPRealty.com for all of your real estate needs. You can search the MLS. You can ask for a comparable market analysis. And, of course, you can see all of our current listings at PlatinumMVPRealty.com. All right, let's jump right into it. We've got Kelly Oliver in studio, and she is a wealth of knowledge in the areas of business lending, all things in that category, helping, and taking a consultative approach to helping business owners.
Absolutely true. And talking about cash flow, which this gets to be that time of the year where more and more businesses are seeing more business come in, and
Right.
they're finding it difficult to fund those new projects. So they hit that proverbial glass ceiling in their cash flow, and it gets scary, right? It gets kind of scary about, I want to take on this $400,000 deal, and I can't because I really don't have the $100,000 it's going to take to buy the materials in order to do the job.
That's right. Yeah, risk reward. It's always as an employee, as a self-employed rather. You're running your own business. You're making growth. You're seeing these things happen, but you do get to that point. It gets to that point where you're like, man, I got to take on this debt, or maybe I should, bring on an equity partner. You're kind of thinking like, how do I grow? And Kelly, you can sit down with them and talk to them about things that you've seen because you're working with lots of other businesses, and you've seen this over the years.
That's right. And, most of the time people come to me because they've gone to their local bank, which they have this trusted relationship with.
Right.
And they think that the bank will love their business too. And they do. Just most of the time what happens is the bank isn't structured to lend on those kinds of loans. They've
Right.
got very specific regulated rules on what they can lend on. So
Very vanilla.
It is very vanilla. And, sometimes business owners, people, they take it a little personal that their bank doesn't love them. And that's not really the truth of it at all. But then, okay, now I've gone to my bank. Where else do I go?
Right.
I have no idea where else to even start.
Right.
So that's why people get to come to me, because I work with over 100 different lenders. And the number of programs that they have is all over the place. So it could be business acquisition, could be working capital, it could be SBA loan, it can be we have lenders for all pieces, and even including cash advance, right? So we referred to the $400,000 project I want to do, but I need $100,000 to make that happen, and I need it in 2 days.
Wow.
Right. So we have lenders who will come in and do that. Now it's going to be a little more expensive the more they feel like you might be desperate, but
Right.
you're not in the desperate situation. You're in the urgent situation. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I think for our listeners out there, it might do a bit of good if we could maybe share an example, like a recent success story, something that you could share. And by the way, if you just joined us, I'm your host, Brandon Rhymes. We're talking with Kelly Oliver here in studio. Business Loan Solutions, a local lender. Again, support the local economy. That's another theme of our show. So yeah, tell us a little success story that you may have.
Well, absolutely. And, because everything that we talk about here is typically something that I have some experience with most recently anyway. So the $400,000 deal that I'm referring to is a window and sash company. They do custom homes. They got this great deal to do $400,000 worth of windows and doors and and they want to do the deal, but they need to hunt the $100,000 to make that happen. So I got the call on Wednesday, and it was, Kelly, what do we do? like, how are we going to make this happen?
Nice,
and
yeah.
so we were able to work through. We actually funded the deal with them yesterday. There was a couple. We ended up having to go to a couple of different lenders to do that because not all of them were willing to do that in such a short period of time. So we went through, we signed the deals, got a couple of different lenders, and now he's off to the races. He's being able to make phone calls to his vendors and saying, ship the product, let's make it happen.
Nice.
And then he'll see a really fantastic payday in January, and then he's going to pay all those loans off, and he is that much richer in his bank.
Yeah, I like that. That's a perfect example of how you can make things happen. And for business owners, that's real life. That's real life stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It's real life. You need inventory. Your cash flow's tied up. You got maybe some slow pays on your accounts receivable.
Yeah.
There's all these different scenarios that can come up. I was talking with a local builder as well. I list a lot of vacant properties for the builders, and we'll help them on the opposite side, of course, on the sale of the actual custom home built. Mm-hmm. But they come across this awesome deal. It was something like 7 or 8 waterfront lots. I want to say in the Lutz area, really cool area.
Yeah.
For a price tag that you wouldn't believe.
Oh.
And it was like, man, our money's tied up in this other project. What can we do?
Yeah.
And, so we come across those scenarios from time to time.
Have them call me.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. That's a perfect scenario where that would play out.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And we take really good people. Your credit may not be, it may have some blemishes in it. Ideally, every lender would love to see you have a 780 credit score or higher. And it does make it easier, but it doesn't make it impossible.
Right. Right. Awesome. Good stuff. Stay with us right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Ways to help you live a better life, fund your business, grow your business, and just really embracing that entrepreneurial spirit that we have here in Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region of Florida. We're 5 o'clock drive time here on 1380 The Biz. We got the weekend show on The Bone, FM 102.5 The Bone, daily 10 a.m. on WeBeam TV. So stay with us right here, Consumer Quarterback Show. When we come back, we've got a feel-good story for you. Chick-fil-A gives World War II veteran free food for life. Stay with us right here, Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com.
Hey, I'm Ken Shamrock, and you're here with Consumer Quarterback Show. And I say, Brandon Rhymes, knock out your competition.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at ConsumerQB.com.
Ian
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here. I'm your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties, maximizing the exposure in a lot of ways that other companies cannot compete with. We're here in studio. We got Kelly Oliver in the house, Business Loan Solutions, Chuck Peterson, Suncoast Roofing, and coming up as well, Leo Kane, Beryl Engineering in studio. Giving a shout out to our official meal delivery service of the Consumer Quarterback Show. That's wholebodyfuel.com. Check out wholebodyfuel.com. Chef Brian Adamo and his team, Kevin, and the team over there do a great job. They're going to deliver convenient, healthy, organic, natural proteins to your home or office. And what else do you have in this world if you don't have your health? Reach out to wholebodyfuel.com. Let them know the Real Estate Quarterback sent you. Take them up on special offers and incentives just by mentioning that you're a fan of the Consumer Quarterback Show. And we're back here in studio. We got a hot listing here as well. 206 Mariner Drive up in Tarpon Springs. This is a beautiful condo we just listed last week. It's $274,000, 2-bedroom, 2-bath property, ground floor unit. You got community pool, and literally at the end of the street is the open waters of Tampa Bay. Just a gorgeous property, furnished. So it has some options there if you want to buy the furnishings. Ground floor, you've got a water view as well. We got professional photography in the works from Bray Frameworks, the official real estate photographer of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Another hot property, compliments of PlatinumMVPRealty.com.
Somewhere sunny and 75.
All right, so let's bring Chuck Peterson in the conversation. Suncoast Roofing. Chuck, what you been up to, man?
I've been up at the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Yep. Went up there when the hurricane came because we had calls from a lot of people that we deal with, and we took tractor trailer loads of tarps and some guys, and we haven't left. All things being said,
wow,
it's pretty beat.
Helping a lot of people.
Yeah, trying to. I mean, it's a lot of folks up there, and they're still struggling pretty hard. I mean, we put out 500 tarps the first week, and we're still putting tarps on. We're putting roofs on, but it's it was a pretty bad show up there.
One of the worst in Florida history.
Yeah, I mean, it's you had the combination of the huge wind speeds and the old structures for that part of the state. Mm-hmm. It's just all 1950s, 1960s. It's a whole lot different than when we had Irma down in Bonita that Leo and I went down there, and all those nice big houses. These are small, a lot of small older houses, and they took a beating.
Just got ate up.
Yeah.
So the Collier County, that area, the quality of construction was superior to that old style.
Yeah, because they're building down south, to the new building codes, and these houses up in the Panhandle had just been there for 20, 30, 40 years, and they just could not. I'm not even saying the Collier County houses would have taken the beating better, but those wind speeds were so high, and with the old structures, I mean, it looks just like you see on CNN. I mean, it looks that bad.
Yeah, and it was one of those storms too. I mean, it was just days before it was a tropical storm. Yeah. People were probably underestimating it a little bit.
Well, Leo's our hurricane guy, right? October's our best month for big speed hurricanes in the Gulf.
Yeah.
Rapid intensification.
There you go. So he was dead on that one, and I mean, but it's. We opened the office up there. We've brought in some more guys, and we got some insurance guys up there. But I mean, you drive around up there, and you get out of there, and you go, man, I am thankful, for where we're at right now.
Complete paradigm shift. I think a lot of times people need that. We need to be shaken up a little bit and kind of see that, especially our youth. Some of the youth.
Be really thankful for what you have.
Especially with this, with Thanksgiving being tomorrow.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
What so with Suncoast Roofing, you are pretty much statewide now.
Yeah, I mean that was an area we were headed that way anyway. Probably within this next year, that surely moved up the timetable for us just because we're close by, and we deal with a lot of the contractors and people who do the water remediation and those kind of things that needed that help. So it pulled us straight into the middle of it to start with. So yeah, we've grown since you and I have been on there the first time from 3 offices to 6, and we'll have 7 here probably by January.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations on the growth.
Thank you. Yeah. I'd say it's all from your radio show, but I mean, it's only half.
Yeah, only half. Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's generous. That's generous of you. If you just joined us, I'm Brandon Rhymes. We're talking with Chuck Peterson here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, Suncoast Roofing, and he's got a great team behind him as well.
Absolutely.
We have Mary, that's always at a lot of the events that we're at.
Yeah, she'll be there next Thursday night. I know you and I talked, and I can't make it because we have our corporate Christmas party the week after that same weekend, and my wife's flying into town, so I have to go to the other coast over there and get her. So
nice.
I'll miss yours for ours.
Okay,
but,
I got you.
But I'm leaving Mary and all that group over here with you.
Nice. Okay, good. We'll take good care of them. It's gonna be a fun event.
Oh yeah. I wish I could get there.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of with the parties that we're doing now. It's really we brought Paulina on to help us out,
right?
And she's really doing a great job.
Yeah,
the
last couple we've been to have been great.
Awesome. Yeah. So when it comes to the roofing style, what would be your advice with all that you've seen then? I mean, it comes on the budget. It depends on the budget.
Here's what we know for sure is, the value for the dollar is still the shingles. Mm-hmm. The codes have made the products much, much more improved than what they were 10 or 15 years ago. So the value for the dollar is still the shingles. And the hurricanes we've been through, if you had a shingle roof on in the last 3 or 4 years, you came through pretty good. The metal roofs are clearly far superior for the long-term wind that a hurricane puts on you. The metal roofing, a standing seam, hidden fastener system has held in there the best of all of them. Even those tile roofs down in Bonita and Naples took an absolute beating with the wind. But the metal roofs will hold in there. But, that's also, it's a twice as expensive roof as a shingle roof. So if you've got shingles on there now, unless you have the money to go back with metal, you're going back with shingles. But the nice thing is the codes have improved such that your shingle roofs that go on there now can withstand, a big blow that we have here in the Gulf without it being a hurricane. With that, where in the old days they couldn't. So best value still the shingle roof that we've always had, still the Golden Pledge warranty with the, you get a 50-year warranty with that because of the GAF, installers that we are. So the warranty and the value for the dollar, still the shingle, but if you have the money and you're sitting on the beach and you're worried about the next hurricane coming, metal's probably the way to go.
So if your budget will allow, that's a good way to go. I ran across an interesting roof the other day, property down in St. Pete that I'm going to be listing. The owner said, yeah, that's what they call a permanent roof, and it was an asbestos roof. Like it was like a green color, like an asbestos. Have you seen those before?
That's like
really
the 100-year-old roofs.
Yeah.
They look like floor tiles.
Yeah, like big tile. Yeah.
Or they're big diamonds, one of the two.
Yeah,
it was something along that line. It's kind of like the monitor here, about that size.
Yeah.
Those are really old asbestos tiles.
Yeah. We can't touch them.
Yeah. He was saying how
that's a federal mandate. Leo has to come.
That's an EPA thing waiting to happen.
EPA, yeah.
EPA.
So he was saying how, he didn't think there was much wrong with them, and he was kind of downplaying the whole asbestos thing, and he was kind of blaming it on some of the attorneys out there. But it's still.
Well, I mean, the roof's the roof. I mean, it's asbestos, and it is what it is. So that has to go through the EPA. You have to be certified to touch that roof. Yeah. So we are not.
Wow.
That's
some business you don't want to touch, anyways.
No.
Right?
No, we hire. There's a company we use out of Orlando. Leo probably has some guys over here, but we've done 4 or 5 of them where we have those guys tear them off and then we put the roofs back. But as long as they're not leaking, it's good to go.
Yeah.
So I'd tell him to don't touch it.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he can easily put glue and different types of adhesives and seal it up. That was his business.
I'm saying he probably can. It's just that long term, whoever the next owner is probably is going to have to. At some point, that roof have to come off, and that's going to be an expense.
Yeah,
but
interesting.
Yeah, it's you don't see many of those left anymore.
Yeah,
I will say
first one I've seen in a long time.
Very few left.
Yeah, and so it's interesting. So the Golden Pledge, the 50-year warranty.
Right.
When you first told me about that, I was like, 50 years, man, that's a long time.
Yep.
So a company that's standing behind that, and Suncoast Roofing, not only Suncoast Roofing, but GAF.
GAF, right, which is the shingle manufacturer, and they're the oldest shingle manufacturer in the country. They're American-owned, American-based. They're a U.S. company.
Yeah,
they're the largest manufacturer of shingles in the U.S., but it's their warranty. So we put it on. They inspect, a percentage of our roofs to make sure we install shingles the right way to their standards. And then they take the warranty, and it's, they warranty the shingle for any defects, anything that could go wrong with the shingle for 50 years, other than just wear and tear, but anything that can go wrong. And then it's also 25 years if we put it on wrong, or if there's some kind of something goes wrong with the shingle in the first 25 years, they'll actually pay for the labor and materials to tear it off and put it back on.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, yeah, it's just the best warranty in the business.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. He's Chuck Peterson, Suncoast Roofing. Stay with us right here at Consumer Quarterback Show. Coming up, we got Leo Kane, Beryl Engineering, and our feel-good story of the day is a good one. Chick-fil-A gives World War II veteran free food for life. Stay with us right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Make sure you follow us online at Brandon Rhymes 1 on Instagram and Twitter, and, of course, the Consumer Quarterback Show pages on Facebook and LinkedIn. We'll see you right after this short break.
Hey, everybody. I'm Forbes Riley, celebrity TV fitness host and creator of The Spin Gym. I'm here today with Brandon Rhymes, and you're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show. Great ways to get happy, healthy, and wealthy.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
For the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Holox is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Hi, my name is Joe Stalteri. I'm one of the owners of Complete Care Systems. At Complete Care Systems, we do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout sealing, wood floor and laminate floor deep cleaning, as well as stripping and waxing of linoleum and vinyl floors, and a whole lot more. We also run daily deals and special, which you can find at CompleteCareSystems.com, or simply call Tricia up at 727-364-5158, and she'll answer all your questions and give you over the phone free estimates. Or she'll send me out to your home or office to give you an on-site free estimate. At Complete Care Systems, we don't cut corners, we clean them.
You're listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, helping you win in any marketplace. Consumer Quarterback Show powered by Platinum MVP Realty. Over 5.5 years on air now. Really excited about a lot of our growth. We've got a great team of expert contributors. And these expert contributors that we bring on the air that you hear every day, 5 o'clock drive time here, we're helping you win. We're going to help you sort through a lot of the nonsense. We're kind of giving you those consumer advocate tips and advice, ways that you can just live a better life. And it may be for yourself. It may be not for yourself. It may be for someone else in your family. There's a lot of ways that we can help you here. We want to make sure you save our hotline number in your phone. It's the 813-670-7372. You can call or text that line with any questions that you have, any referrals or recommendations that you need. 813-670-7372. And it's 670-REQB, of course, for the Real Estate Quarterback Show. So we're going to help you here and help you live a better life. We want to invite you to a party as well. We do these awesome monthly parties, and we've got Tampa Bay's largest speed networking event coming up December 6th, Thursday, December 6th, just around the corner at the Earthscape Garden Room in Palm Harbor. This is an awesome venue, 6 to 9 p.m. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have bartenders. We're going to have catered food from Amici's Catered Cuisine. So bring your business cards. Come on out. Make some key connections to set yourself up for a great 2019. We also have Talk of the Town goodie bags that we're going to be giving out as well. So it's a lot of fun coming up on December 6th. Save the date. It's going to be a good time, really good time out there. And I want to let you know about a hot property listing that we've got here in South Tampa. This is actually a local celebrity's home. It's Ian Beckles, 4613 at South Matanzas Avenue. Ian Beckles from the former Buccaneer football player. Sports Talk Radio here in Tampa Bay. 4613 South Matanzas Avenue. We're selling his home. It's listed at $729,000. 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, got a half bath as well. And it's all about location on this beautiful property in South Tampa, close to Bayshore Boulevard. It's a short walk over to Bayshore. Bike up and down and just check it out. Have a great time over in beautiful South Tampa, close proximity to all the fun stuff.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet.
All right, let's jump right into it. We got Leo Kane in the house, Beryl Engineering. What you been up to, man?
I actually just noticed that now you have some kind of speaker in this. I don't actually need the headphones.
I heard a speaker, yeah. It's a little bit different setup today.
I don't need the headphones at all, so I'm just going to go naked on the ears.
So you can hear
my little ears like showing here.
So if I hit this, can you hear this?
It's very nice.
Yeah, we can.
You can hear it without the speakers on?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Interesting, okay.
So that works perfect. So this is the naked engineer sitting here.
Bye, Felicia.
How about that one? I haven't used that one in a while.
Clearly a video we don't want to see.
Yes. The YouTube video, the Facebook Live. I'm getting some exposure to a new grouping of Facebook Livers right now.
Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
As a naked-headed engineer.
There you go.
There you
awesome.
go.
So yeah,
we're doing Christmas card.
That'd make a good one, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So we've fully seen a slowdown in the real estate market.
Okay.
We've been talking about it over the summer. We saw it just kind of dry up in late September, early October. We continue to see it dry up. So our company basically has moved more into the hurricane space, and we moved into permitting and other things. I mean, we're still doing transactions in the real estate space, but we're just really seeing a takeoff, and people are happy with where they're living or unable to move, and they're doing more to their current house, and that's where our focus is right now.
Yeah. That's a smart business play. You got to go where the money goes. You got to see where the trends are going. Speaking of trends, I love to prognosticate a little bit and kind of see what we're seeing out there. So, and I'm noticing as well, the real estate side, it's slowing down. You've got leveling off of prices. We're not appreciating as fast as we should, and it's kind of a good thing. I mean, sometimes you need to kind of put the brake down a little bit. That way, you're not slamming on the brakes later.
Yeah, no, definitely. I totally agree with that. It's just amazing. We go to the summer months, and it's so busy. All the firms in town are busy. I'm seeing home inspection firms shut down. I'm seeing realtors that used to have one, 2 transactions a week going to like 1 or 2 a month. It's just, I don't want to be gloom and doom, but it's definitely, you got to be smarter out there in these highly competitive marketplaces right now.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's it's where the market shifts. If you can be in front of that shift, if you can be on the front of the trend, and the ways to do it are through innovative marketing, innovative everything. Just something as little as I started using a video email platform now. So now instead of typing out an email, I can do it on my smartphone. I can just hit a button, send a text message or a quick email via video. These are little things that will help shift the needle into your side of the business.
Yeah, and speaking of shifting, since people aren't moving and they still need more space on their house, a lot more people are deciding to add on to their houses, and we can help you with the design on that.
Yeah. Okay. So Beryl engineering and inspection. So you're helping on everything from foundational issues, dealing with potential sinkholes or tree roots or whatever that might be the cause.
Yeah, the damages. But I'm not even talking about damage. I'm talking about I want to add a master bedroom bathroom, 600 square feet on the back of the house. I want it roofed properly so it's not going to leak.
Absolutely.
We can help with that whole process. We can help find you a contractor. We can help you find multiple contractors to get some bids. We'll do the design. We can help you with the permitting. We're also helping people that have vacant lots that want to build houses on them. This is the new space. And then we're seeing a lot of explosion on the 54 corridor for new builds, new construction. I was down in Bradenton in a brand new subdivision today, inspecting 4 or 5 houses to make sure they were built properly. It's just a good space to be in.
With that said, too, is, yes, we are noticing a little bit of a slowdown. I think some of it might be seasonal, of course, with the holiday. But, when you look at that, we've had, who was it last week? We had Ron Fuller from Mossy Oak Fence Company. He was talking about a huge development just outside of where I'm from, the Hendry County, the Lee County line there, going towards Port Charlotte. There's so many developments going on in Florida, especially Tampa Bay. We talk about Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Palm Harbor, Bradenton, Sarasota. This whole area is just still going to be a place where people want to be.
No, I hear you. I look down at Channelside. That building with the Publix on the first floor is almost going to be opened. The wharf is opening soon. You have Armature Works explosion. You got a hotel moving in next to there. I mean, we definitely have the growth and development.
Yes.
It's exciting. I love living in the downtown Tampa area because now I can take advantage of all these new features, not the hotel, hopefully not, but I can take advantage of all the other features that I just mentioned, the places I want to be, the places I want to hang out.
Yeah, a lot of cool things to do, so much fun and innovative and just a lot of good things happening here in Tampa Bay. And now with the the governor's race finally called and all these different things behind us, a lot of these distractions, I think it's even going to get more back to business as usual.
I got a technical, speaking of governor races, things like that, I got a technical question. Maybe our backroom staff can help.
Okay.
Is there ever been an overturn in a recount?
Yes.
Interesting.
Chuck
said yes.
Yeah. The only reason I know is because they were talking about the recounts and how close they are and does that ever happen. And they listed a couple from not this time, but the last the presidential election. There were 2 close ones, and one of them actually got overturned.
Wow.
When they did the recount by a pretty good bit. It was a pretty large number for
That's
an overturn.
pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And I was like, but it happens.
You think about the difference of 2,500 votes or 3,000 votes, which I think what was DeSantis finally he won by
11,000.
Yeah,
so
it was way
11,
closer than that. Yeah.
No, I think the Senate was 11,000, and the governor was like 34,000.
Yeah, the Senate was really close.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy when you got how many people in Florida now?
We had like 8 million voters.
Yeah.
And there's this
poor
old lady down in Broward County lost her job.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta resign. I gotta leave.
I was listening to one of the
they recount every election now, and I think they just have a recount team in Broward.
Yeah, they're waiting on it down there.
Let's be honest.
I'm gonna resign now. I feel sad
for
her.
Some people, especially because I think she was like 75 years old, if I heard right. And I was listening to one of their talk shows. They said, old people have hard enough time voting, let alone her being in charge of the recount of voting.
Of course, that's better than the guy in Georgia, right? He's in charge of the recount of his election, and you're like, come on now, you're going to recount your own election.
Well, he technically Rick Scott recounted his own election.
Well, but the guy in Georgia was the Secretary of State, and then he was running for governor, and the governor's race was the recount, and the Secretary of State was in charge of the recount.
Awesome.
He was like in charge of his own recount, and you're like, come on, there's clearly got to be some conflict of interest here.
I always laugh when a dead person gets elected.
Yeah. We had that.
We've had that every election.
We had it this time. There was a guy like
every election. It seems a dead guy gets elected.
Yeah, there was a guy like in Utah or something. He actually got killed or something. Like a month ahead of time, you know, and they couldn't get him off the ballot.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they elected him.
You just get these people that vote along party lines. They don't research anything, and then you end up voting a dead guy into office. It's just I laugh.
It's kind of like
time.
that movie with Eddie Murphy.
Most of the guys we got up there about that way.
Do you remember that movie, Distinguished Gentleman? Eddie
Yes.
Murphy?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And he changed. I think he changed his name to Johnson, right? That's what he did. He changed his name to Johnson so he could grab the seat that was vacated or something. And it's interesting. And so so the politics are behind us.
Finally,
less commercials. We're not going to see the commercials.
We're going to watch a football game without trying to shoot TV.
Finally, my marketing material in your mailbox will be seen.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's the worst part. I'm doing a mailing campaign. We have a list of people with expired permits, so we're mailing them to see if they would like us to help close out their permit.
Right.
And I'm realizing that this letter is going to be in the midst of like 50 flyers on how to vote on these amendments and how to vote for these people.
In the trash, right?
Yeah, I was throwing away like 5 pounds of mail a day.
Yeah, it gets bad, man. We're killing trees on that stuff.
Oh, I'm so glad it's over.
Yeah,
just be happy. Over. Let's move on.
2 years? 2 years now?
Yeah, now it's going to get real. Now it's going to get real about 12 months.
Yeah.
It'll probably start in 12 months.
Oh, it's
a year before.
I'm sure it started already.
Yeah,
we just didn't have to listen to the ads.
And we're through this 3-year stint of really bad hurricanes, so we're going to have another 9 years of not very bad hurricanes. So
all right,
that's a prediction.
That's
you heard it here.
That's a Leo prediction.
That's not a Leo prediction. That's every 12 year. We talked about this on the
You heard it here on the Consumer Quarterback Show.
Yes, we talked about
That's
it.
good. I like that. We could go for that. So, all right, stay with us right here, Consumer Quarterback Show. When we come back, we're going to tell you about a feel-good story here. World War II veteran receives free food for life from Chick-fil-A. Stay with us. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Thanks for listening to my daddy's show. For more information, go to consumerqb.com.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Once upon a time, there was a 3-bedroom ranch-style house.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show. Platinum MVP Realty, helping you win in any marketplace. That's our number one goal. We want to help you as your consumer advocate here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Got a hot listing over on the beach, 1370 Gulf Boulevard, unit number 401, Clearwater Beach. This is the Bella Rosa condo, just a beautiful property, $1.149 million, and it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath property, gorgeously updated condo with the gorgeous views of the Gulf of Mexico. You got tennis courts on site, pool, spa, just a great place to live, work, and play here in beautiful Tampa Bay.
Somewhere sunny and 75.
And that was a cool, we just did a shoot over there for the American Dream television show, the other TV show that we're involved with on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Roku, and it's going to be broadcast on the CW, currently 11 a.m. on the CW on Sundays, but I think they're moving the show to Saturday, CBS, 7 a.m.
Nice.
So 7 a.m. CBS, I didn't know. I thought, maybe even though the CW is a little less of a branded name, 11 a.m. later in the day, you might have more viewers, but I think we're going to move to CBS 7 a.m., which is kind of early on a Saturday, 7 a.m., but who knows? We'll see. Wanted to see the demo numbers on that. I haven't seen them yet, but
nice.
So it was pretty cool. We had fun. We went over Clearwater Beach, went down to Hogan's and all that good stuff. Sand Pearl. Just kind of walked around, gave a tour of the beach. So it's pretty cool. A lot of fun. All right, so we got our feel-good story of the day. Every day we're telling you something positive, going against the nonsense out there in the mainstream media, all the negativity. We're going against that here.
Tell me something good.
All right, so Chick-fil-A gives World War II veteran free food for life. A Chick-fil-A restaurant in Avon, Indiana is honoring its favorite customer with free meals for life. Ernie, a 95-year-old World War II veteran, first came to the restaurant about a year ago. He comes back nearly every day and orders chicken nuggets, kids' meal with a root beer. I like nuggets, Ernie said with a smile. It's the best root beer in town. And while Ernie sits down to enjoy his meal, he's always joined by employees. All of us take turns sitting with him and eating with him, said team leader Amy Chambliss. We just enjoy his company. On Veterans Day, they told Ernie he's considered family and he no longer has to pay for his meals. Though Ernie tried to refuse the offer, he said he is thankful for the new friendship he's formed. It just makes me feel good, Ernie said. It makes me feel good because people treat me nice. Awesome story. That's cool.
Absolutely.
I like that. I love that we have the pictures to go with it now. Check out our TV show on WeBeam TV.
It's going to be great.
ConsumerQB.com. You can stream live as well from the website there. But, old Ernie, man, good stuff. Thanks for his service there. So we are back here in the studio. We're going to help you win. Let's jump into our lightning round.
The lightning round.
I am so good at lightning rounds.
I majored in lightning rounds.
All right, here we go. We got top tips, nuggets of advice, parting words of wisdom. Ladies first, Kelly Oliver, Business Loan Solutions.
6 weeks left till the end of the year. Please get your loan applications in quickly if you think you want to have your funding before the end of the year, so you can start on the right foot for your 2019.
That's right. Get that working capital, business capital, any type of loan that you're looking for in the business space. Kelly Oliver Business Loan Solutions can help you. Chuck Peterson, Suncoast Roofing.
We'll go back to the veterans, the GAF rebate for anybody who active or retired military, $250 that GAF gives you straight off the top as a check when you're done with your roof.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Good stuff. Thanks for doing that, Chuck.
Yeah.
Leo Kane, Beryl Engineering.
Oh, I had the perfect statement, and then I lost it.
Where did it go?
It was there.
Because
you
voted in a dead guy.
I voted for a dead guy. That must have been it. I'm drawing a blank. I just got distracted by Chuck and his solar roofing initiative. And
talk about the permits.
Because
you don't want people getting permits without checking out who they're getting
I
from.
remember what they were going to do. I was going to tie everything
There you go.
together.
You helped them.
Tie everything together. So here we go. Lightning round, which is more like
It's a team effort here.
Yeah,
Yes.
more like a slow-moving storm round. Lost it again. Okay.
So
I'm gone. I'm sorry. No more. There's no lightning here. There's no lightning here.
Permits.
There's no lightning here.
Tell them to check on their permits before they give the money out to somebody. Make sure they're
Oh yeah. Make sure that when you're getting any work done on your house, especially in these hurricane zones, if you're getting work on your house, make sure you are using licensed contractors, licensed in the state of Florida, licensed in the county that they're currently working in, and make sure they pull a permit.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
You can actually go onto the public websites for your local county or city, and you can just Google Hillsborough County Permit Search, City of Tampa Permit Search. You can just Google that, click on the link, fill out the information, and then it'll tell you if they pulled permits. And if you can't do all that, just call the building department. Say, I live at such and such a house. I want to verify that this permit is open. Do not give the contractor money. Do not give them money unless they can prove they're licensed in the state to do the work and they've opened a permit. Well, you can give them money to start the job, but don't give them the bulk of the money until they've shown you they've opened and closed a permit. There you go. That's not a lightning round. That's a Omaha.
That's the audible? You want the audible? There you go.
Yeah.
Chuck, it felt like you wanted to add something.
Very, very important information that is, especially for the hurricane folks, because there are guys up there doing jobs without pulling permits. We have seen it already. There are guys giving money out, like we've talked about in hurricanes in the past, handing out $5,000 and $10,000 because they say people are going to put their roofs on, and they never see them again. Already going on up there.
Wow. And don't let the contractor talk you into pulling a homeowner permit.
Absolutely never.
There's no warranty.
Yeah, and it means they probably aren't licensed.
Yep. Do not let the contractor talk you into pulling your own permit.
Yeah.
Right. And assigning benefits, right? Is that the other one?
No, assignment of benefits
that's
is
beautiful.
Good to go.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I support that all day long.
Okay. But it's the permit.
That's how I get paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So assignment of benefits is a plus.
I love that.
Walk me through
Pulling
that.
your own permits is a minus.
Assignment of benefits is basically the roofer is going to fight the insurance company on your behalf.
In which case, we actually and we have insurance guys in house who deal with your insurance guys.
Right.
And if that doesn't work out the way it should, then we actually have attorneys that our AOB allows us to take it straight to the attorney, and we will sue the insurance company on your behalf.
And then we step in and write a report.
Yeah, Leo does the reports. We send them to. We do that on a routine basis,
and it's
a huge plus for the consumer.
We're giving a shout out to Cantor and Pantaluga.
Yeah, we do a lot of reports for them.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's go back to Kelly Oliver. So, top tips, nuggets of advice, some parting words of wisdom here.
Parting words of wisdom is, let's see, what are we going to talk about now? Is it's still going to be the end of the year. But, we talked about cash flow and really planning your cash flow. Listen, if you're taking a look and planning for your 2019, pull your credit report. Take a look at it before you start to think about looking for a loan or applying for a loan. Those little things will come back and haunt you and bite you. But if you're pulling your own credit report, it does not adversely affect your credit at all. And you get to know what your credit score looks like and see if you need to do some housekeeping.
That's a good one. That is a good one because you're going to be able to get, and by the way, we've got William Crowley, the credit magician. If you have any questions about credit, consumerqb.com, just reach out at consumerqb.com. But yeah, that's a great point. You can go online. You can get the free credit report. I think it's annualcreditreport.com. That's your 1 year, one free per year. And once you do that, sit down and look through each account. Try to pair that up with your credit cards that you have in your wallet or wherever you keep them. Go through that and do a little, fact finding in there as well. You might want to look at it and dig a little deeper, call them up and say, hey, what's the interest rate that I'm paying?
Right.
You might want to look at a consolidation loan. We've got Nick Kick with BBMC Mortgage can help you refinance your home, pull some equity out or pay off some credit card debt. And there's make schools of thoughts. Well, why would I want to take unsecured debt and put it under my home? Well, there's benefits there too. You can have write-offs there. I mean, there's always two sides of each coin. It just matters with your independent situation.
Absolutely true. And then, then you're on top of the game. You're ahead of the game and not feeling like you're being pressured or under the gun to do some housekeeping on your credit report before you go to the banks or the lenders to get approved for a loan. So, that's an easy one to cross off the list of things to do when you're applying for a loan anyway.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And then, making sure that you're, here's one thing we talk about a lot is all of these different professionals in your life. You've got a CPA, you've got different types of attorneys, maybe an estate planning attorney, maybe a family law attorney, different types of lending partners that you're talking to and doing business with. You want to make sure they're all on the same page because your business attorney might set you up with an LLC or your accountant may say, wait, why'd you do an LLC? You should have done an S Corp.
Absolutely.
there's a lot of different scenarios that you want to make sure, and this is something that you want to consult with. We've got several attorneys that are partners on our show here, expert contributors. They're going to help you understand more about those different programs and contingencies and how that's going to affect, because if you're setting yourself up to pay more taxes, that's something you want to avoid. We've got Jake Alexander Financial can really help you in those areas as well.
Absolutely. And you make a really good point about hiring your team of people.
Right.
Partner with that lender or the broker that is going to take a vested interest in your business. Really consider your cash flow and make this more than just a one-time transaction.
That's right.
Partner with them so that they understand what your long-term goals are.
Yes.
And then find out what those steps and strategies are to keep the cash flow always going for you, especially if you're growing in your business.
That's right. Invest wisely and take a look at where your strengths are, your weaknesses. It's a great time at the end of the year to do a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And I want to thank our expert contributors, Kelly Oliver, Chuck Peterson, and Leo Kane today. All of our listeners and viewers out there of our show, thank you so much for tuning in. And we want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Pack up some food or clothing, hand it to that person that you see in need, and be a force for good in the community. We'll see you next time right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com.
You've been listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play. Contact Brandon Rhymes at 813-670-7372. That's 813-670-7372. Online at ConsumerQB.com. And join us next time for the Consumer Quarterback Show, weekday afternoons at 5 on AM 1380. The Biz.
Are you a real estate agent looking to take your business to the next level and supercharge your marketing? Hi, I'm Brandon Rhymes, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, syndicated radio and TV show talk program on iHeartRadio, 1025 The Bone, daily 5 o'clock drive time on 1380 The Biz, and our TV show is on WeBeam TV. We're looking for real estate agents that want to join our team and supercharge their marketing utilizing some of our innovative strategies. We utilize the Real Geeks platform, Facebook marketing, internet marketing, and a lot of the traditional methods as well. Postcard mailers mailed for you, postage, signage, business cards, all paid for by the company. Aggressive real estate splits and ways to help you win in any marketplace. We need you to go out, take applications, and work our plethora of leads that we're generating on a daily basis. Reach out by clicking the form below, and we'd love to have a confidential interview with you.